Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalist videos. Today's video is going to be 4 tips on how to feel motivated. So these are the tips that I use to help motivate myself. So I don't know, is this like mukbang, mukbang, or whatever the hell when you eat, when you film stuff? Yeah, I'm having my dinner while I eat, so I just figured, whatever, right? So I'm filming this video because I wanted to, what do you call it? Sorry. Yeah, I wanted to film this video because there's actually, I meant to film this was one of the first video topics that I wanted to do, but, life got in the way and I made other videos and whatever. I was gonna film this in Taiwan, but I don't know, just never got around to it. So I figured today would be a good day to do it. Okay, so, yeah, there's days when we all feel down and whatever, and we just don't feel like just doing things, but these are the things that I do to stay motivated in 2 areas of my life: working out and my YouTube. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so number 1 is enjoy the journey. So this one is really important because everybody, not everybody, but people, you know what, I'm not gonna say everybody, I'm just gonna use myself as examples. Sometimes I can get caught up in the goal, the end thing, and I don't really kind of take time to enjoy the process. For example, med school. I've been wanting to go to med school since grade 8, and mostly probably because my dad pushed me to go. So it worked that I'm in med school. But yeah, it was I actually almost quit med school last month, or yeah, almost last month, because I was just kind of feeling fatigued with, studying the same material over and over again, because in the field of medicine, it's kind of repetitive, and I felt oh my gosh, I already did my undergrad, and I spent all of high school studying sciences, and here I am again, 3rd year. I was so done. I was like, is this really what I want? And then, after my little crisis, and I talked to my mom and my dad and my brother and Will, I kind of realized, I'd been kind of hung up on wanting to reach the end goal, and I wasn't letting myself enjoy the process. So you kind of have to enjoy the day-to-day and can't get obsessed with it. You will feel unmotivated if you do just get hung up on reaching the end goal. Another example is diet. There's been plenty of times when I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon, and it's usually because I just didn't feel motivated, because I felt I'm not where I want to be. Look at me, look how far I need to still go. I don't want to do this anymore. But you have to just enjoy the process. Kind of to give you an example, recently I stopped running for, weight loss and just running for the sake of running, and it was just so much more enjoyable because I was just enjoying the process. I wasn't so hung up on, trying to reach my goals. Yeah, guys, excuse my hair, looking like this. I know it looks really ratchet. For those of you who've bleached your hair and you have curly hair, I think you guys can relate and you know exactly why it looks this way. It's just like straw. But I'm trying to grow it out, and I'm just gonna get small trim, so apologies. Okay, tip number 2, live for today. So this one's a pretty good one because sometimes we get caught up in the grand scheme of things and we forget to live for today. I'm not saying go out and blow all your money and live as if tomorrow doesn't exist. That's not what I'm trying to say with this one. What I'm trying to say with this one is that sometimes we get so, sorry guys, just checking the time, we get so caught up on the end goal. To kind of give you an example, live for today, my diet, I've been kind of self-sabotaging myself with my diet because I was kind of recording what I ate, and I started to notice that there were days where I'd eat well for the half of the day, and then the other half of the day I was eating cake and chocolate and drinking sugary drinks, and I was I know at the time I was justifying it because I was oh, I've eaten so well, today or yesterday, I can eat this today, it's not gonna hurt my diet. But I was thinking that 2-3 times a week, 2-3 times a week for a month will add up, and I wasn't seeing any weight loss, any progress with my weight loss, till kind of, I was you know what, no, your success is built upon of how you spend your day and how you spend your hours. That's essentially all that your life is, how you spend your hours. I know it's blows your mind. Like when I came across that, like your life is nothing but the sum of your hours, I was like, wow, oh my gosh, yeah, you're right, that is how you live your life. It's just what you do to hour. So you need to live for today. If you want to reach a certain goal and you want to be kind of motivated about this, you need to ask yourself, what do I need to do on the day to day, you know? Coming back to like my diet thing, I was sabotaging myself in terms of the month. I thought that if I was good most days of the month, I was gonna see results, but I wasn't seeing results that way because it'd be too many days. It was like 18 days out of 30 days I ate poorly. And then I thought those couple few days that I did well, I was doing good. I found that when in a month, if I pushed myself to eat well as many days as I could, making it almost daily, making the choices daily, I started to see better like results, and like that's kind of motivated me to keep going when I started to make my goals or the things that I wanted to do on the daily and like living my life as I wanted it to be. So if I wanted to be healthy, I try to live every day as if it was a, you know, I was gonna be a healthy person and eat healthily, you know, like that's why it's like this, you know. I had to like cut out the sweet drinks and the chocolates because it's just, that's how it is. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so number three is there's enough success for us all. And I was gonna tie that into the previous one. I did this in my second take and I don't remember why. Live for today. Anyway, yeah, who knows? Who the hell knows? Okay, anyway. Number three, there's enough success for us all. So this is actually the quote that started my YouTube channel. This is a really big one that really motivated me to kind of get my, you know, my shit together and started making my YouTube channel, since it's something I really wanted to do, since like I had been filming videos by myself like since grade 8. Wow, yeah. I just never had the balls to upload them. Yeah, what this quote means is like, just because somebody else is successful does not mean that you can't also be successful. It's not like success is a finite thing. To take YouTube for example, like a lot of people, you know, use the thing where like there's already enough YouTubers, you know, who's to say you're not going to do well, you know? Yeah, well, you know what? There's a lot of doctors, so what? I should just sit at home and eat myself and not go to med school? Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you want to do something and you work towards it and you do what you got to do, it doesn't matter what somebody else is doing. Their success has no relation to you, you know. And even like with the, you know, oh, but what about business and competitors and blah blah blah? Yeah, well, you know what, then you're gonna have success in a different form then, you know what. But there's enough success for us all, and that really helped motivate me, because there are times when I felt like I just wanted to give up, or I didn't want to do something because like, oh, I don't, you know, I used to think in like silly things. I used to believe in silly things, like I wasn't born under the right star, or I'm not lucky, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. It's not gonna come to me. But then when I decided that when I decided that I wanted success in my life, I started to do things in my life that I believed would lead me to the path of success. So I think that don't be afraid, and don't believe that you don't have what it takes to be successful, because if you believe that you do, then you will, through that belief, you'll start to do things, small things in your day that will build up the foundation for your success, whatever form it may take. All right, and then last one, number 4, having tangible goals / visualizing it. I feel like these two kind of tie in together. I could make them separate. Okay, so yeah, you know what? We'll just make this separate. 5 goals. Okay, so the first one is having tangible goals. So you can't use, like, for example, the law of manifestation or whatever, the secret to like manifest certain stuff. If you're just sitting on your couch and just going on your phone and be like, I want to be rich, I want to be skinny, I want to be successful, you have to do the things that you need to do to build that. You know, it's not gonna come to you unless you do the daily things that you need to do to create that. So to feel motivated, I break down my goals, because sometimes my goals are too lofty. For example, I want to have X amount of subscribers or videos on my channel. Okay, so I gotta break it down. What am I gonna do? So I like break it down, and I like tell myself, okay, you know what? If I want 100 videos, I need to make X amount of videos a day for this long, and then I'm gonna have that many videos. Like, I break it down into tangible things. A more simpler way to kind of explain it is like, I want to drink more water. Okay, that's great, but what are you gonna do about it to drink more water? So you might be like, okay, I'm gonna drink 2 liters of water a day. Those 2 examples seemed exactly the same, but whatever. I think you guys got my point. And then I guess like tip number 5 is like tangible goals. Tip number 5 is visualizing it. So I think sometimes we can have certain images in our head, but they're not quite clear. But I feel like if you like print out pictures, or you draw it out or something, you kind of have a more visual thing. And I think humans are very visual. We're visual creatures. You'll have a better idea of what you want. For example, give you guys this example. I drew out my like lamps, sorry, and the layout that I wanted for my YouTube channel before I bought my soft boxes, and just having seen it made it that much more real and that much more like concrete, that I went and like I wanted to go out and like get it and create it, you know. It's almost kind of like speaking it into existence. I feel like this was what visualization is. You kind of create like a prototype of what you want things to come from. If you want to have like you know who's like a really good example of somebody who does this, like Amber Scholes. She made like a board, and one of her things was like I started following her back in October. I'm not sure if she had started a little bit before that, but like she was pretty new. She only had like a couple hundred subscribers, and she made like a mood board, a visual board, and she had like 1 million subscribers, and she clocked that in like a year. So she, yeah, it's really powerful stuff, you know. So I do the same too. Mine is not as pretty as hers, but I'll show you guys mine, my visualization. Yeah, sorry guys, it's like in the dark and it's like over here too, but yeah, that's my like dream board, and like I wrote out words and drew out pictures of like what I wanted my stuff to be. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap up this video because like I gotta eat. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just, I don't know, leave a comment down below, or if you want to say anything, yeah, leave some comments down below. I greatly appreciate it. I love reading you guys' comments. Like they brighten up my day. Who would have thought the best part of like YouTubing are people's comments? Like I would never have thought. Oh, my phone's ringing. My phone's ringing. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah.